Who cooked breakfast for you today? Who cooked breakfast?
Dr. Zuraida.
Oh, that day to Zuraida. Wow. Today what is she feeding you? Huh?
Nasi kok. Nasi lemak.
Oh, you're lucky. Somebody is feeding you. Okay. You know what's a good place to eat in Shah Alam? We got a lot of hipster cafe. You know hipster cafe, the cafe that hipster cafe, but expensive. All in mostly in section 7. The hospital is in the middle, so this side behind Petronas. So there's one Old Malaya Kopitiam. That one okay, the price is okay. Then at the back there's a few hipster cafe. Decoration is very nice, but food is, to me, I consider expensive.
The more expensive.
Hipster cafe now. Everybody is into cafe business. Yeah. But I like the traditional Wong Solo. It's very good. Yeah. So this the face of Andy Warhol. Pronunciation Warhol. This man is gay. He's a gay guy. 1970s. But he's an artist. Okay, but so in this passage, why is it called ordinary treasures? And this man is suffering from compulsive hoarding disorder. Hoarding. What is the meaning of that? Hoarding. So he's suffering from a disorder. He's an artist. His work is. See, I'll show you his work. See, he's an advertisement illustrator. So this is one of his work, actually. Yeah. Okay. Andy Warhol. This man is into drugs, into everything. So his paintings is quite famous. Films, is into films, into paintings. Okay, but he has an illness here. It says what? Compulsive hoarding. What illness is that? Compulsive hoarding. Hoarding. When you hoard something, hoarding means we don't come through this every day, but see here, he has this illness, compulsive hoarding disorder, defined as excessive accumulation of objects and a refusal to throw them away. So you collect things and you accumulate and collect and collect and collect. So he's got money also, so he collects a lot of things. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Okay. Ordinary treasures. Okay. We want to read this. Okay. What I wanted you to do is to practice our true, false, and not given. Manage to read the whole thing? Manage to read? I think you need time. Okay. Just spend about 10 minutes. Read that. Finish it. Pronunciation. How to pronounce that word? Hoarder. Horder. Hoarder. For IELTS, very easy to score for reading. Yeah. You should score for reading. Writing, we're learning. How is it with the listening and speaking with Panoliza? She's doing the listening, right?
Yeah.
So how is it? Getting it? The listening?
Listening much difficult than speaking.
Listening is more difficult than speaking.
Writing.
Huh?
Writing more difficult than
Which one is more difficult?
writing.
Writing. For you, writing. For listening, you've been listening to people, what, the UK accent, the British accent?
Yeah.
So you got the answers? Sometimes. Got?
I think the problem is
No.
quickly,
Yeah.
very fast.
Yeah, very fast.
It has to be very fast.
And the accent.
Accent, yes.
Accent very different.
British accent. Yeah, it's a British accent. Wait, that one is British accent. If you want to sit for TOEFL, American accent. Yeah, that's why we have what we call receive pronunciation, RP. That means Queen's English. We follow Queen's English. So how Queen Elizabeth pronounce things, we follow the royal family. So we get RP, receive pronunciation. So your target is to go to London.
Yeah. Inshallah.
You will, inshallah. Your target, go to London. Go and spend a few weeks. Then you go up to Scotland, you will find that you can't even understand what these people are saying. Even worse, the accent is really, you cannot understand. You really cannot understand. You've been there a few years, so you cannot understand. That one is the Scottish. So, but this is like what you've been listening is more towards the people towards the middle of London, going down. We go up.
You still understand.
You still understand.
They are.
Are you scoring in the test? When Ponoliza did the test for listening,
No, I mean this is when we talk about the
foreigners, London, yeah, Europe,
Yeah,
you can understand. But my point is, you go to Scotland, you will not understand.
I already gone to from St Andrew.
UN.
Yeah.
You play golf, St Andrew? UN.
Yeah.
Wow, the most difficult golf course.
St Andrew and around from St Andrew until Liverpool.
Oh, good. I will send you a picture of how the St. Andrew Golf Course looks like. It's very high up and then it's nearby the sea, right? You miss it, it's pub
More people take
in
a
the sea.
picture,
Huh? Just to take pictures?
not play golf.
No, just to see what it is all about. You can understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very good. So you should have no problems.
No, because IELTS examination is different. I mean, it's very fast.
Very fast, yes, very, very fast. Yeah. Foreigner from Australia.
Use British or
They use Australian English. For them, good day, good day, mate. That is Australian. You say good day today. So good day today. They really slanted. Good day today.
sometimes Australian language difficult than British
I think so.
because they don't open the lips.
But they slanted.
They
You see,
say
yeah.
everything.
Because-
Like this.
Good day becomes good day, good day, good day today. So Malaysian students think that's what is it? Is he saying good day to die? No, he's saying good day today. What Malaysians hear it as good day to die, DIE. But he's saying good day today, TODAY. So Malaysians hear it as good day today. Yeah, my brother-in-law is an Australian, so I listen to him speak. Oh, he is also quite difficult to understand. Yeah, because they slant it even worse. Yeah, but it's interesting. It's interesting. Also, there are lots of Asians in Australia. So many Vietnamese, so many Malaysian, Chinese, too many already. And then Malaysian Malays also are Singaporeans. Malay Singaporeans in Melbourne. There's so many of them. Yeah.
Also, Chinese from Indonesia.
Huh?
Chinese from Indonesia.
Also all wants they want to stay in Australia, in Melbourne. They settle in Perth, settle in Melbourne. If you go to Perth, there's so many Malays. I went because my sister is in Melbourne, so I went five times already. So free hotel, free food, just flight ticket. So I go and I go round. So I find, my God, there are so many Malaysian. They control black population. You don't see the blacks. Black, very problematic. They are the people who commit crime. What I think what Malaysians like about Australians, very polite. Very polite. The culture, they are very polite. Courtesy. When you pay money to the counter, they don't put the money on the desk, they put the money in the palm of your hands. They'll never leave it there. So I think that is one thing we can learn, so polite. Yeah. But they don't like it if foreigners create trouble. They will stare at you, they will tell you things, so stop doing it. Yeah. But they are very polite. Lots of Greeks, Italians, all settle in Australia also. So a mixture of a lot of people there. But as I said, you go down there, you find that when you come back, you miss the Malaysian food, you miss the Indonesian food, right? Yeah. So good place. You got money, invest. But also property is very, very expensive. Youngsters cannot buy land, they only buy apartments. So very difficult for, I think, our generation, our younger generation, our children to own land. Malaysia also, our children probably will just be buying apartments. To buy land, it's very, very expensive. Same thing, right, in Indonesia. So you got land, you got still lots of land, right? Yeah. So make sure you have your houses here. I'm sure you have lots of houses.
People spend money in Australia. People from Indonesia
Spend
money in
go
Australia.
go to Australia,
Then,
stay there.
The money come from Indonesia.
Oh, they all it goes out. Okay.
I have a
Partner, Australia. Huh.
and we often communicate with
Email.
yes,
Good.
just email.
Which university? Your friend there is in which university or just business? No, just a friend. In business. Good.
When I meet,
Huh? When you meet him.
yeah, when I meet him, I'm very difficult to
Understand.
understand.
Yeah. Because of the slang. The Australian slang. Yeah. They say good day mate. Good day mate. So it's good day mate. Yeah. Mate. But I don't know. I find that between Americans, British and Australians and New Zealanders, Australians are most polite. Very polite. Yeah. Yeah. So Singaporean Chinese, no, cross. Very pressured because of the high cost of living. So I think they are very much in a hurry. Yeah. So in Singapore, it's like that.
Because our currency almost put by Indonesian.
All Indonesian. Yeah. I don't know. Jokowi yesterday was in. Where was he yesterday? Huh? Where? Jokowi yesterday. He.
Afghanistan.
Yeah.
He go to Kabul.
Jokowi is in Afghanistan. So he's trying to establish relations. Do not know. Yeah. But try and read. Our Prime Minister now also is very worried because of Tun Mahathir influence. He is creating a splinter party, and that party is fast gaining momentum. A lot of Malays are supporting. So we are very, very worried in this next election. I think in April, the biggest competition, the biggest fight ever.
I think the competition
Najib's place is Pekan Pahang. So they want to put this person to fight against Najib. You know the singer Siti Nurhaliza?
Yeah.
So Siti Nurhaliza's husband, Datuk K, is so close to Tun M. So Siti Nurhaliza, after giving birth, probably will contest against Najib in Pahang. Siti Nurhaliza is from Pahang. Yeah, she's from Pahang. But this is very bad for the Malays. Very bad for the Malays, because if we lose, first place to go will be this institution. If we lose the governing powers, we will be like Singapore. Malays have no more special rights, and then we lose out. Yeah. So we are very worried. Yeah, because Malays cannot afford. University education is very expensive. Private universities is so expensive. Segi College, MSU, every 6 months you have to pump in like about 5,000 to 6,000 ringgit. That is a lot. But here, this is cheapest. 6 months is only about for the bachelor's degree, only about 600 ringgit. So the difference is a lot. Okay. So we are very worried about what is going to happen.
in Malaysia want Najib stay as a PM.
We want UMNO to stay as the ruling party. We want UMNO to stay, or else if we become like Penang is more like Singapore. Penang is a DAP ruling. So in Selangor also DAP. Selangor is also PKR DAP. So it's the opposition. We lost Selangor, we lost Penang. We won back Kedah. Before that we lost, but we won back Kedah. So very, very serious what is coming. Future of our younger generation. Who doesn't want, they want UiTM because UiTM is the biggest university and our policy right now only Bumiputra. So if we open about 5 to 10% to other races, you talk about 5 to 10%, that's about, our population is 40,000, so you talk about 5 to 8%. If they open 800 places for non-Bumis. Yeah, we have to fight because economically we say we want to have 30% economic powers. We have not reached that. We are only 19% Malay economic powers. So I think same thing in Indonesia. Yeah, right. Chinese control. Yeah. So that's why you have to train your students to be a little bit more aware of politics. Yeah, they must know the Malay, the special Malay rights. Yeah. If like as for me, I didn't come from a very affluent family, no riches. So we went through schooling at this place, and then we went overseas. So many like me, school here, UiTM first, then go overseas, then go and do your first degree, go into masters, and you come back. So that's why you need this place. Yeah. So you are the future. Indonesia's election system is different. Yeah. So I was studying the election system. Your election, my God, is so long.
Yeah.
And then the first top, what? 40% top.
Yes.
Yeah. So ours is different, very different. Yeah. Yeah. Election also very big in your country. Okay, right. Okay, why is this called ordinary treasures? I have seen old folks actually collecting things and then it caused fire. Last year, this Chinese man, so they live in a row of houses. So in his house, you go into his house, my God, all the rubbish inside. He collects all newspapers, everything. You cannot even walk. Until one day, it caused fire and all this row of houses caught fire. So this is what this passage is talking about. Hoarding, compulsive hoarding. Pronunciation hoarding. Hoarding, yeah. It says, I think you should write this one, this phrase, less is more. You know what's the meaning of less is more? Less is more. Yeah. Sometimes when you go to people's houses, my God, there are so many things inside the house, right? You can see the crystal vase here, the I don't know what, the glass, and then the porcelain collection, everything. You can't even walk. You are afraid. If you walk, you will accidentally, knock into one of the glassware. Everything will like come crashing. So we have this concept now. Now the younger generation go for this. Less is more. Less is more means what? Meaning to say you go inside the house, simple decoration. For me, if I go into a person's house, I don't look at the collection of cooking utensil. I don't look at the Pyrex. I don't look at the collection of plates from UK. I go in if I find books in that person's house. I'm very happy. That means this person is a reader. Also, I try and find, is there a calendar in the house? That means the person is very aware of time. So who knows and who's got plans for already time. So I think that is more important. So we teach the younger generation, don't go and collect all this glass crystalware. Go and collect books so that they become more intelligent. They are readers, and make sure that in a day they actually spend time reading. If you come to my house, I've got a library, a room that is not used. It's just all books inside. But now I want to give it away already. I gave away 3 bags of books to students. Every year I buy, I finish reading, I give. So library at home is more important than what we say, the crystalware. Of course we need a few, right? We are ladies. I do collect, but I'm not really into it. So I'm more into perhaps books. So these are the more treasures for me, the books. Okay, but for this person, he is something wrong with him. So he not only collect books, he collects what you say there. You can't even walk. See, so what did he collect? Everything, accumulation of objects. So the only thing that where you can walk were the kitchen and the bedroom. So everything is inside the house. And this man is rich. He is very rich. Andy Warhol is very rich in the 1970s. Also very rich, into drugs, into everything. He's like the antithesis of a man. Okay, he's into drugs, he's gay, he's rich. Everything that is not good is this man. Okay, yeah. So that is Andy Warhol. So you talk about an American figure, Andy Warhol, but he wouldn't be an example for us to follow. Yeah, okay. So why is it titled Ordinary Treasures? Let's take a look at this. Okay, Ordinary Treasures. We'll stop at when we finish this. Okay, stop, take a break, and then I go into the and the. Okay, I always like to use the morning fresh hour to read. Yeah, we have here in this same building. I don't think you see students, but level 2, 3, and 4 is Faculty of Music. When the students are around in the morning, if you come at 7:30 a.m., you will hear them playing piano, because for them to practice music is early morning, because when the fingers are still soft. Yeah, if you in the afternoon, the fingers are already very hard. So that's why reading also, you want to read in the morning. If you are forced to do your PhD, okay, so reading your journal articles in the morning, 8 until 12, it will come and it will stick inside your minds. If you read in the evening, okay, probably you will not be fresh already. Your minds will not catch what is it saying. Yeah, okay. That's why our schedule is like 2 to 4 you do your listening, morning you do your reading. Okay, can we start with the first paragraph? Somebody, read the first paragraph.
Ordinary treasures.
Yeah, treasures. Yeah.
When Andy
Warhol,
one of the 20th century's
centuries most
influential artists,
died.
His four-floor house was so full of items that the only rooms you could walk through were the kitchen and the bedroom.
Yes.
It turned out that Warhol had compulsive hoarding disorder,
Yes.
which is defined as the excessive accumulation of objects and a refusal to throw them away.
Okay.
But Warhol's case is not uncommon. Around 5% of Americans, nearly
15
million people, suffer from compulsive hoarding disorder.
Right.
This disorder interferes with daily activities such as sleeping and cooking, and in an extreme form, it can harm one's
Health. Yes.
be of higher risk, and even
Lead to death. Yes.
Although researchers suspect that the disorder is more widespread in the West, cases of hoarding have been recorded in almost every country.
Yes. Okay. So it's not a common disease. Yes. Can you read? Continue.
20 years ago, compulsive hoarding disorder was relatively unexplored
Psychological.
psychological phenomenon.
Yes.
often treated as an aspect of obsessive compulsive disorder, the compulsion to repeat a certain action over and over.
Yes.
However, it is now recognized as a separate disorder.
Disorder.
Scientists from many disciplines, including psychologists, neurologists, and behavioral researchers,
Yes.
are looking at a gene sequence with orders
Huh?
within orders DNA and scanning their brains to try understand their behavior in the hope that they can be helped.
Yes, okay, very clear. Mr. Mursal, very clear. Okay, good. So this is called what? OCD, right? OCD. If you say somebody is suffering from OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder. It can be OCD of so many things. Some people steal. Although they are very rich, they go to supermarket, they steal things. So that is also OCD. And then some people liar. OCD liar. They cannot stop lying. That is OCD. So a lot of things there, OCD. Okay, so this one, OCD, collect things. Yeah. I was afraid that I would become OCD for handbags. Rezki. I was afraid that I would become OCD for handbag. OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder.
OCD and shoes.
How many watches do you own already now?
Maybe 25.
Really? Almost 25. So how many do you wear every day? Only you need to wear two every day.
And the right and the left hand.
I choose
Matching. Oh, that is already woman's OCD, to match everything. I don't know.
only watch
Yeah.
bags and
Handbag,
Back, shoes.
the veil, the scarf, yeah, the veil. I think ladies also OCD. We need to match everything.
Man is different.
Yeah.
Me saving the money to try for in the hall.
You are very simple, right?
We save money so my wife can be OCD.
Yeah. I think shoes probably we will buy once every 2 months, once every 2 months, right? So we don't want to be OCD. Yeah. I don't know. You think you are OCD in what way? I am OCD for books. I cannot go to a bookstore and leave without buying one book. I will buy. So every year I think I got about 10 books that I buy. My friend, yeah, you're for gadget, right? Men are for gadget. Yeah, I'm sure you have the latest OCD gadget. Yeah, so OCD, obsessive. I don't know. That is good. I think we have this term called food hunters. Food hunter. They will go to anything that is good. So these are what we call food hunters. Food hunters. Yeah. No. Yeah, OCD is food. Yeah. Good.
Kampung Jawa.
I don't know about Mr. Masun.
Accessories of
Huh?
car.
You collect
Accessories.
car accessories. Like what? Car accessories.
Accessories of miniature of cars.
Oh, that is nice. The miniature of cars. I think that's nice. Yeah, that's nice to collect, right? You got OCD for watches. No OCD. Good.
I am underloading. Not disorder.
Huh?
And then spend.
Huh? Don't spend. OCD for.
She do not have much money.
Wait till she has got money. Wait till you have money. Ask.
Ask from Bapak. Oh yeah. To pay something. Would you say Palembang? Oh yeah.
I have this one problem, but I try and stop myself. OCD for ring. Ring.
Gold is okay.
Huh?
Gold is okay.
What?
Gold is okay.
Not gold. I don't go for gold, but I go for the ring with the stone. Oh, that is yes. So that's your OCD. How many?
Around 30.
Oh, there. You say he doesn't have an OCD. He's got. Don't be like a Christmas tree. You wear left and right, all 5 fingers. No, just wear 1 or 2. Good enough. Yeah. But you collect. I collect stones. Yeah. So OCD. Okay. You want to read the third paragraph, Rezeki? No OCD for women, please. I know he was going to say that. I can read your mind. You can read my mind. I know I can read your mind. OCD. Yeah. I know he was going to bring it up. Yeah. Yeah, I read your mind. We have this saying, great minds think alike. That means great minds think alike. That means we are thinking of the same thing. Great minds think alike. Yeah. Yeah, we can predict. Great minds think alike. That means we think of the same thing. Also, I want you to learn today, less is more. Less is more. That's a concept, interior design now. They do that. Less is more. Yeah. When you become more rich, when he becomes richer, Mr. Masun, when you become richer, okay, you buy the real cars, not the miniature cars. When you become more rich, you collect your all the cars. Yes. How many cars do you have right now? Only 2. Yeah. When he is more rich, I think he's going to collect more and more. Right. Yeah. Cars. Only 2. See? Double meaning. Double meaning, only 2. Yeah. Okay, let's go into paragraph 3. Okay. Rezki? There are several.
There are several theories for the behavior.
Yeah.
First of all, hoarding appears to run in families and may have genetic causes.
Yes.
These family members often having similar issues. In a study of 29 families,
219.
219 families, researchers at Johns Hopkins University found that families with 2 or more hoarding members showed a linkage between hoarding behavior and chromosome 14. One of the 23 pairs of chromosomes that make up human DNA. A second theory states that the instinct of hoard may be an evolutionary survival strategy. There are plenty of examples of hoarding in the animal kingdom. The Arctic grey jay hoards
Yeah.
around 100 million berries.
100,000.
100,000 berries and insects, so that it has enough food for the long winter months.
Yes.
Humans, now, however, are the only species that take the strategy to extremes, sometimes filling their homes with so many objects that they eventually becomes uninhabitable.
Yes. Good. Okay. So clear. Okay, Mr. Masun.
Recent psychological research,
Psychological. Yes.
research, however, emphasizes
Emphasizes
that hoarders do not just collect junk, nor are they lazy or disorganized.
yes.
Even if their homes are chaotic.
Chaotic. Yeah.
Many hoarders have normal lives with regular jobs and normal relationship with friends and family.
Yes.
Connectively,
Yes.
hoarders tend to be emotional, attaching sentimental value to belongings that other people once discard.
Yes.
They also tend to be intelligent, well educated, and more creative than average.
Yes.
However, they can be
They can be indecisive.
indecisive and might start several different projects at the same time.
Yes. Okay. Mr. Yusman?
Aromatins leading this user into the condition use magnetic resonance imaging
Yes.
or MRI.
Yes. MRI.
MRI
Yes.
to show brain activity in process of decision making. People with compulsive hoarding disorder display increased activity in the area of the brain related to decision making when asked to organize objects. This increased activity is due to greater emotional attachment to possession. In other tests, Matthew found that people with hoarding behavior had difficulty grouping similar objects and remembering the sequence of things. In effect, people with compulsive hoarding disorder do not categorize objects in the same way as other people, and when they are asked to do so, show an increase in brain activity associated with the decision-making process. It seems that people with hoarding behavior see and treat objects differently and might have a different appreciation of the psychical world. For example, a pile of objects in the middle of a room may seem as a work of art by a hoarder rather than just a heap of junk.
Yes. Okay. Mr. Solihin?
Treating hoarding effectively may depend upon whether we can identify specific character traits. Dr. Monica Exfield of the University of California, San Francisco believes there are two different kinds of people with hoarding behavior. She calls one kind impulsive accumulers who buy objects out of excitement and keep them because they are interested in them. The other type are the worried keepers, the hoarder who
Acquire.
acquire items passively and keep them in case and they need them in the future. Garage keepers spend more time sorting and organizing belongings, while both can of hoarder of either gender find it nearly impossible to throw anything away. More men than women
More men than women.
Belongs to the former category, whilst more women fall into the garage keeper group.
Yeah, okay. Right.
Question.
Okay, enough. Alright. So you understand this, right? It's a very clear passage. Yeah. So this is the level of IELTS reading passage. So you can do it, right? It is quite clear. So you can handle. This is intermediate level. Okay, this is intermediate level. So actually not actually upper intermediate. So if you can handle this, you can do the IELTS test. Okay. Alright. You want to take a look at the questions? Okay. 5:15 to 19. Okay. So this one, like I need to train you true, false, and then not given. So when you read, that's why you have to see whether it's true, false, or information not given. Okay. So you have to decide 15 to 19. Have you want to think, have you done this? You need time? 15, 19, 20 to 25, and also 26. Okay. Hoarding. Okay. You can try 15 to 19. Okay. You mark your answer. Let's see how many will you get from the 5 questions. Try.
Betul.
15 to 19. Done already, but I mean, done.
Yes.
You're very fast.
Just to check or
The next one, 20 to 25. You're so fast.
to write AB or things.
Huh?
Just write ABs.
Yeah, just right.
Yeah.
True, false.
Yeah. I did.
Okay, let's check. Done already.
Yeah. Number 26. Just to choose AB or something.
Huh?
26.
26? Huh? 26 done already.
Just to choose.
Choose.
Yeah.
Very simple. Very, very simple. Very simple. Okay, number 1. People have died as a result of extreme hoarding behavior. Yes, it is true. Okay. 16. Compulsive hoarding disorder is a type of obsessive compulsive disorder. No, that's false. Okay, got it right. Okay. 17. People with compulsive hoarding disorder usually have parents with the same condition. Not given. Information is not given. Is it there? No. Is it people with compulsive hoarding disorder usually have parents with the same condition? It says it's genetics. It didn't mention parents. It didn't mention parents. It only said genetics. So it can be grandparents. So it never mentioned specifically parents. So you have to be very careful. Yeah. Huh? Not given. Okay. Okay. Do you see or not? If you see the parents. Where's the parents mentioned inside there? Show me which line. Which line says parents?
We try to make a conclusion.
It's not specific. It is not specific. Okay. Is it parents with the same condition? Not mentioned there. Okay. See what line on the genetics there. What line is the genetics? Which one? Paragraph 3. Second line may have genetic causes with family members often having similar issue. Does it give you parents? No. Where is the parents? None. So not given. So please be very careful when you choose your answer. Okay. 18. People who take collecting, what is that? Information usually cannot live in their homes. So yes, it is false. Okay. Yeah. They can live in their home with it. In KL recently, one lady in Ampang, husband passed away. They had to clean her home and they had to take 5 big truckloads of rubbish out of the house. 5 truckloads. So when the volunteers came in, first truckload out. It's a double-story terrace house. First one out, and then the second truckload, third, fourth, fifth. Then only they could clean the house. So this behavior is also in our society. Yeah. Female Malay lady. The husband passed away, so she collected so many things and she didn't throw things away. Yeah. So something wrong also. Right. 19. Hoarders show more activity in parts of the brain associated with their emotions. You see, true, false, it is not given. Not given. It is not given.
What is the difference between false and not given?
So not given is not there in the passage.
Yes.
You cannot assume. You know what is the meaning of assume? You cannot assume. You know what's the meaning of assume?
There is a sentence. People with compulsive hoarding disorder increase activity in an area of the brain related to decision making.
But here,
Related to decision making.
emotions.
So emotion is false.
Number paragraph 4.
No, you are assuming.
To be emotional.
It is not given. Answer is not given. Or this in the associated with the emotion. Where is the emotion? It says associated with.
Not associated with emotion, because the sentence is people with compulsive hoarding disorder display increased activity.
Decision making. Where does it say emotion? Question is asking you emotion.
The statement is false.
It's not given. Wait, firstly, you take a look at this word. You are assuming. You know what is the meaning of assume? Assume. This is a very dangerous word. Never.
So when we choose true or false,
if true, it's the same with the passage. If false, meaning opposite the passage, like this.
Again?
Opposite the passage.
Opposite?
Opposite the passage.
Opposite the?
Passage.
That would be false.
That
Yes.
would be false.
This would be false straight away.
Oh.
Okay, right. So true, you can verify the information. You can get the information. Verify it with which line. So this would be just opposite. But there, it says it's connected to the emotion, but that is connected to the decision making. What is the meaning of emotion? No, I wanted to bring this up because you are in your mind, you're assuming. That's why you have to be more careful when you read. You have to be very, very detailed. This one, I think you need to switch off the camera because I'm teaching you this. Do not assume. Never assume on anything. What is the meaning of assume? Yeah, you're predicting already. If you never ask, then you're predicting already. Never assume. This is a very dangerous word. Because it makes an ass out of you and me. What's the meaning of ass? Okay. Never assume. Always ask.
Yeah, okay. If the patient explains that
Where? You see that? Is that emotion?
increased activity in an area
Related to decision making. Does it say to emotion?
so I think
Decision making and emotion is two different things.
yeah. So if in the question is associated with the emotion,
Decision making is not emotion.
yeah, so I thought that this is false.
This is not given. It's not there. It's not even false. It is not given. Because you are assuming.
I understand.
You are like, you're going one step out. Just whatever information that is there.
If we choose true, so the sentence will be same as the and the
Should be the same.
Number 15, we which sentence? Number 15. People have
Number
tried.
15 is
We assume so. From the sentence.
No, that one is a statement that is the information you can.
often having similar issues.
No, he is saying number 15, you can see whether you can see straight away it is false. Straight away it is false. But number 19 would be not given. You see, this is a very tricky passage. Never mind, you got stuck today at 1. I will give you more. At least 4 out of 5 correct. That is very good already. Okay?
How about paragraph 4?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Many holders have normal life with
Regular jobs.
and normal relationship with friends and family. Cognitively, holders tend to be emotional. How about this?
But there is brain associated with the emotions. Of course, they are very emotional. They will not let go of their things that collect. If you say Ahmad is a very emotional person, that means he's very moody. One day he's happy, the next day he's sad, the next day he's in a very euphoric state. That means he's very emotional. He can cry easily, he can laugh easily. That means he's very, very emotional. Usually women are taught to be very, very emotional. I watch Hindustani movie, Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum, and I found myself taking the tissue, crying, because I was so emotional, so absorbed into the movie. Maybe on that day I was sad, so I become very emotional. You try, I don't know, you try and watch. Take him and watch Hindustani movie. If you are not emotional, something wrong with you. Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum, surely you will cry. I said that I didn't have anything to do that day, so I was very free. And I tissue paper, crying. And until today, I cannot watch that movie, Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum. I don't know, very, very emotional. Women tend to be very emotional. Men are very, what's the word to use with them? They are very emotionless. Okay, that's why it's very hard for a man to understand a woman. Because we are very sensitive. We are very sensitive. But I mean, you think of only yourself, but you don't think of your wife. Oh, I tell you the difference between man and woman. Vocabulary of a woman. We have got 21,000 words in our brain, but you only have 7,000. So we 3 times more. That's why in every day your wife has to talk.
Yes.
If she wants to talk, you let her talk. Because just hear her. Don't say you stop talking. No, just let her talk. Because we have vocabulary 3 times more than you. If I do this experiment, I give a baby to him. Okay, I give a baby. You take care of the baby. I want to cook in the kitchen. And then suddenly the baby cry. He will just cry out to me and say, honey, the baby is crying, the baby is hungry. But for me as a woman, I can detect 7 types of emotion from the baby. It's either number 1, the baby needs a diaper change, or maybe the baby is hungry, or maybe the baby is hot, or maybe the baby is very uncomfortable with this stranger. Yeah. The baby doesn't want him. Yeah, the baby doesn't like him. One more, maybe what's wrong with the baby? The baby is ill. So I can detect already 7 types of emotion from the baby. But for a man, the baby is crying only perhaps because the baby is hungry. So women are more sensitive to emotions. Yeah. Okay. That's why we are women. That's why God created men and women. So you should understand women. We are more sensitive. Yeah.
Sensitive.
But I think we have seen guys also who are very, very sensitive. It is not wrong for a man to cry. It's okay. Sometimes men, they don't want to cry because they think it's not macho to cry.
Like woman.
Right.
Like woman.
I know what he's thinking of. Okay, question 25. So this one, next time I give you one more reading passage, then you think whether this one is not given. How many not given there? 2. Yeah, 2. Yeah. Okay. All right. So when you read this on your own, you can see it. Sometimes things are not given. That's why we cannot assume. Ask. Okay. Never assume. Yeah. Okay. All right. Ask. I'm the only one who's teaching you that. Okay. Right. Don't say I taught you that. Yeah. Okay. You come to Malaysia, Puan Marina teach you assume. Okay, right, 20 to 25. Okay, number 1, 20. Classify what this type of hoarder finds it almost impossible to discard anything. That would be, yeah? Which one? Yeah, got it. Okay, Canada, both. 21. This type of hoarder keeps possessions because he or she finds them interesting. Yes, impulsive acquire hoarders. Yeah, we buy things because we think it's interesting. Suddenly no use for it. 22. Yes, Bangkok, Belgium. This type of hoarder keeps objects for future use. Worried keeper hoarders. 24. 24, correct? 20? 23. Which one? Yes, very good, America. This type of hoarder buys things because he or she is excited. Yes, by them. Okay, next. Number? Yes, Belgium. This type of hoarder has a greater tendency to sort objects. Worried keeper hoarders. And 25. Yes, see, very good. You got it. Yes, impulsive acquire hoarders. This type of includes more men than women. Impulsive acquirer hoarders. So
the B is women more than.
so according to the passage, men are actually more impulsive acquire hoarders. That's why do not go shopping on an empty stomach. If you go shopping on an empty stomach, you will find that you will buy. But when you go shopping, you are not hungry, you have eaten, you will not buy because you are more calm. You want to take your wife shopping, make sure she has eaten. Then she will not buy. They're more calm. Try that experiment. You go shopping on an empty stomach, go shopping when you are full. So you will buy less when you are full because you're already calm, in a very calm state.
But the woman maybe don't want to eat.
Huh?
Don't want to eat.
Make sure they are full. Make sure they're full. They don't eat because they're looking after their body shapes. Yeah. But make sure they eat, or else you will lose more money. Okay. Remember, your money is my money. My money is my money. Yeah. Okay. Right. The last one. 26. Finish it. Yes, Canada. Okay. So the writer of the article views people with compulsive hoarding disorder as having a different perception of physical objects from the majority of people. Yeah, okay. This animal in the world is associated with hoarding. Pigs, P-I-G. Hoarding, because a pig hoards, or H-O-G-S also and H-O-R-D-S also. A pig, because if they move in a group, one pig will actually go to the front, another will go to the front. They hoard the whole environment. So this animal is a hoarder, pig, P-I-G. Okay. All right. So I think you understand. Yes, you got most of it. The only thing that you didn't get right was just that not given. So I think you can handle this. Should not be a problem. Yeah, reading. Okay, do you read? Do you read? Yeah, is reading a hobby for you? Huh? Novel, yes. English novels or Malay novels? Indonesian novels. Try and read more English novels. It doesn't have to be. Don't read encyclopedia. Don't read dictionary. No need. Go and read something that you like, you love. Maybe ghost storybook, romance storybooks. Go and read mystery books. So that gives you the vocabulary. Yeah. Okay. All right. We take a break. Short break. Okay. 15 minute break. I go down. Yeah. Oh my God. You go and eat. I go down to level 9. I go down to level 9. Okay. Yeah. You go and eat. So when we come back, we do the more simple things, and the. Alright? Alright. Okay, I go down. Okay. Roti canai she bought from outside, is it?
Yes.
So you can try also.
I have food also down at level 9. Yeah. Okay, I go up. I go down. People already done pass this, right? Afterwards. Okay, check.
I have just to
Yeah, this one.
go up and down.
2 children. So this is a family problem. I think in Indonesia there's a lot, right? Husband Christian, wife Muslim, husband Christian.
Yeah.
It's a common problem.
Yes.
Not
But they're not
Not that common, but that is. It happens.
Actually,
It happened.
by the law, it is prohibited.
It is by prohibited, yeah.
I think when they got married, one of them I think the Christian to be a Muslim when got married, but after that changed to
Back, they went back.
Yes.
Yeah. I think think that's very common.
After that, when some children were born,
then they have to choose.
The husband asked, okay, you move to Christian or with
or either you break. But for them to be Muslims,
Sorry?
some
Depend on the parent.
depending.
Depending parent.
Very common problem. Yeah.
In Malay also?
Huh?
In Malay also?
In Malaysia, no, you cannot. You must convert, and then children also, if they want to, if the father is Muslim, most probably they will ask the children to be Muslim. My sister also is facing this problem. Her son got married to an Australian girl. So this Australian girl doesn't want to convert to Muslim. The son also is not a very strong Muslim. Not very strong Muslim. So marriage was via registration. And then, so now we are trying to ask my nephew to slowly ask this girl to give her time to convert later. But it's a very, very difficult process because of the whole environment is very foreign. Yeah, very, very difficult process. Another son is keeping a dog. So we didn't go to that son's house because there's a dog in the house. We keep telling him get rid of the dog. He refused because the dog belongs to the girlfriend. So he is following the girlfriend. Yeah. Okay. So it's very difficult. These things are you cannot say. Yeah. You just have to pray. Okay, we come into this article. Oh, how is this? My God, the stapler should be this side. The stapler should be this side.
Yeah.
They staple this side. Yeah. So you change staple. Okay, change this side. It's wrongly stapled. Should be this side. Got a stapler? Do you have a stapler? No stapler. That is a puncher. This side. So you change. So you put the stapler this side if you have a stapler. We take a look from this side. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You have enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 9. Okay. You got a stapler? No stapler. Take out the stapler. The stapler, it should be this side on the left hand side.
We can read like a
Can.
like a Quran.
Cannot read like this. It has to be this way. Okay. Okay. Countable. Look at that one. So before you want to do the and the, you have to take a look at the meaning of countable and uncountable. Okay. Right. So quantifiers with countable, uncountable. Okay. How do you say this? 5 ringgit is or are a lot of money. Can you write this down? 5 ringgit is or are a lot of money. 5 ringgit is or are a lot of money. Can you write this down? Which one? Which one would you choose? 5 ringgit are a lot of money. So which one? So this is a very special case. You would choose. Yes, is. RM5, 5 ringgit is a lot of money. So you will also choose this. 5 kilometers is a long distance to run. Okay, so 5 kilometers is a long distance to run, and also let's say 5,000. Okay, 5,000 okay, is indeed lot of money. Okay, so this one different. RM5 is a lot of money, 5 kilometers is a long distance to run, 5,000 is indeed a lot of money. So expressions of, okay, so this one for uncountable, expressions of money, okay, you would actually be using, or you can say 5 million is a lot of money. So much money. You don't say 5 million you have to say 5 million is so much money. Yeah. Corruption news yesterday. This person was caught with 1.6 million cash in his home. This person who is arrested for corruption was caught with 1.6 million cash. 1.6 million cash in his home. So he had it in everywhere, in suitcase, in several bags. 1.6 million cash. So corruption.
1.6 million.
How much times?
Around 5 billion rupiah.
5 billion rupiah. Hard cash. So where are you going to put it? In your bag, under the pillow, everywhere. So they went into the house and they found it. So there's a project coming up, real project in Sarawak, a real project. So this is a contractor who is into corruption. Yeah. So how corruption buys people. Okay. So this one, I want you to take a look at it. We will see what I mean. Yeah. Okay. This one, objects, ideas and people that can be counted, countable nouns. We can count. We use articles and numbers with countable nouns. So exceptions to the case, yeah, like that expression would be is. So approximately 2,000 calories per day, okay, are necessary for women to give them enough energy. If you want specialist advice on food, the person you should see is a nutritionist. So okay, rice is the main ingredient, you cannot count. Okay, the doctor advised against eating food such as cheese, which is high in fat. Right, this one, exceptions to the rule. This one, what I put on the board is actually exceptions to the rule. Yeah, so RM5 is a lot of money. 5 kilometers is a long distance to run. Okay, long is a long distance, not, yeah. Okay, to run. Okay, 5 is indeed a lot of money. Okay, look at that one. She ordered 2 cups of coffee. Okay, so you can say that tea, a pot of tea, advice, a bit of advice, rice, a bowl of rice, a cup of coffee. So we can make this what you call countable nouns. So look at number 2 there. Okay, liquids. Okay, so the restaurant walls are made entirely of glass. Could I have a glass of water, please? Okay, plural, uncountable. This one, exceptions. Goods, clothes, trousers. As my trousers were completely ruined after I sat on the chewing gum. So a pair of scissors. Look at the next page. Okay. Some, any, many, much, few. Just to jog your memories. You know this already. Some top chefs in the world are men. Okay. Next one. Have we got, next page. Have we got any tomatoes? Pronunciation. Some people say tomato. Some people say tomato. Americans say tomato. British, tomatoes. Yeah, tomatoes. Have we got any tomatoes? Okay. Many children do not eat enough vegetables. Pronunciation is not vegetable, but it is vegetables. 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 Not vegetables. 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 Okay. Yeah, many children do not eat vegetables. Okay, put in vegetable. Put in your pronunciation. Vegetable. Yeah. See the pronunciation. Check. Okay. VEGE.
Vegetable.
Yeah, see. Okay. Pronunciation. Okay. Oh, my phone is offline. How can you put in yours? Vegetable pronunciation. Vegetable pronunciation. Yeah. Again. Don't put in the British one. Get it? Wait.
How to pronounce the word vegetable? Vegetables are plants or part of plants that we eat as food, like mushrooms, onions, potatoes.
So vegetables.
Repeat the word after us. Vegetable.
Vegetable. Okay? Vegetable. It is not vegetable. So it is vegetables. Okay? Vegetables. And also this word. L-E. Yeah. This word. L-E-T-T-U. Yeah. So vegetables. Correct? Vegetables. So this one, it is not lettuce. But this is as if you are saying lettuce. Okay? So you go to Subway, they ask you, would you like lettuce? This is lettuce, not lettuce, lettuce, okay? Lettuce, okay? Vegetable, got it? Yeah, vegetable, okay? Vegetable, okay. Next one, there are a few, okay. Many children do not eat enough vegetables. Okay, next, few. There are few nutritional benefits in fast food. Eating a few nuts every day provides vitamin B. So uncountable for the sum would be everyone needs to eat some protein every day. There isn't any salad left in the fridge. Yeah. So lettuce would be salad. Yeah, lettuce. Not pronounced as lettuce but lettuce. Okay, we don't eat much meat these days. Teenagers have little interest in cooking. A little milk is good for digestion. Okay, we try that exercise down below just to get it correct once and for all. 1. Vegetarianism is the practice. Look at the word practice with a C there. Okay, so vegetarianism is the practice of not eating yes, meat. M-E-A-T, meat, for either ethical or health reasons. Anybody who is a vegetarian here? Hindus are vegetarian. They fast on Tuesdays. They don't eat meat. Most Hindus in Malaysia, my friends, every Tuesday they don't eat meat. Every Tuesday. Yeah, most of them every Tuesday, we know already. And then most of them are vegetarian. They will not eat, even if you make nasi goreng, you put in the anchovies, you know, the ikan bilis, you put in anchovies, they cannot take that. So some are very true and pure vegetarian. They know, the first taste, they know already that nasi goreng fried rice has got anchovies and they leave everything. After that, they didn't trust our caterer anymore. No way. Yeah, although it says vegetarian, but we asked the caterer, how come you put in the anchovies? We already gave you very clear instruction. No anchovies for this vegetarian. And then she said, Madam, if we didn't put this, the nasi goreng will have no taste. So they didn't trust. That's it. You break trust once, no more trust after that. Okay, next one. Okay, many people think that there are Yes, some advantages to taking vitamin pills, as vitamins are found in most fruit and vegetables. Vegetables, pronounce it, vegetables. Okay. 3.
The company makes soap.
Huh?
Soap.
So? Wait. Not correct. A soup.
Soup.
Yeah, company makes soup. Soup, pronunciation, soup.
Soup.
SOAP and SOUP. Soup and soap.
Soap. Okay.
Soup and soap. Soup.
I think of perhaps using
Which?
soup.
So this one is soap. Soup. 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 The S is thin, not sounded. Soup. Soup and soap. Soup and soap. The company makes, yes, soup.
Soup and soap. Soap is
I didn't hear the soup. Soup.
soup and soap. Not soap. Soup. No. Soup and soup. Not soap. Soap means we go to something.
There's a fruit, durian Belanda, that is sour sop.
Soup.
You know what is durian Belanda?
Soup.
I don't know where you have, how you call this in Indonesia? Huh? So this is sirsap, yes. Sirsap, correct. But in English, this is sour sop. Sour sop. Sirsap for you, right? So you combine everything, it becomes sirsap. But in English, it's sour sop. Okay. Good for anti-cancer. Correct.
To kill cholesterol.
Sirsap.
Yes.
So it's sour sop.
Sour sop.
Is that S-I? Oh, sirsap. Oh, I thought sirsap. So in English, sour sop. Sour sop. Sour sop. Okay. Huh?
No sabrang.
What's the word?
In Java, no sabrang.
Noko?
Nangka is
Oh, nangka sabrang.
Yes.
Jackfruit. Oh, nangka.
Sabrang is a cross.
So, okay. So, nangka seberang. Oh, wow.
Punya tetangga.
Nangka. Okay. I'm learning. I also do not know. Okay. Company makes soup. Using only organic ingredients. Yes, you take your bath using soap. Not soup. No, you take your bath using soap. It has to be within the context.
Soup. Buy at the shop.
You can buy soup at the shop.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Soup and soap.
You can shop for soap. Good tongue twister. You can shop for soap at the shop, not at the shop. Sour sop, yes. Shop. Okay.
By shoe.
Buy
By shoe.
shoe. Which one are you buying? You're buying the shoe or what? Are you buying a shoe? Are you buying a soap? Are you buying soup? Which one at the shop?
What?
I thought you're buying shoe.
Shoes.
Shoes, that would be shoes. Shoes. Yeah, we go. Shoes. Shoes, correct. Shoes, yeah. I think now I can see the problem. Is the S that is a problem. Javanese S that is in the way. The Javanese S. Javanese. No, Javanese. Javanese S that is in the way. Javanese. Okay. Right, number 4. Many. Many meat.
Yes.
Many meat can be part of the British traditional being roasted. Many meats and with the S. Many meats can be part of the British traditional roast dinner, including beef, pork, or chicken. So if you want to talk about beef, you talk about the tenderloin steak. Then what else? Parts of the steak. Which one is the best? Huh? Sirloin steak. Sirloin steak. You have tenderloin steak. What else? A few. So in the cow, in one cow, the best part is the tenderloin steak. In bahasa we call it, that part is the best. We call it daging. You have to talk in Malay so that you understand. We call it daging harimau menangis. Because when the tiger goes for the cow, he will go for the thigh, the paha. So tenderloin. So that is what we call daging harimau menangis. That's the best part. Tenderloin steak.
Yeah, because if
the most juicy.
If the tiger eat the tenderloin, so the tiger will menangis.
Who will menangis? The harimau actually. The tiger will cry.
Yeah, will cry.
Huh?
If the tiger fail to.
Yes, because that is the best part.
Yeah.
Tenderloin steak. That's why you become a vegetarian. You do not eat
tiger
meat.
Because we.
Oh yeah. Because
I think so. The tiger is crying. Do you have such a term in Indonesia? In Malaysia we have daging harimau menangis. So that one is the best. I do tenderloin steak. Yeah, tenderloin steak. Yeah. Okay, next one, number 5. In the winter, I usually heat.
Bowl of soup.
Yeah. Heat a bowl of soup.
Yes.
Soup. And have.
A few of mask.
And have a few bread, no? And have some bread.
Some bread.
With it. Few bread. You cannot count your bread. In the winter, I usually heat a bowl of soup and have some bread with it for my lunch. Bread. Okay, bread, and usually bread, it comes with the word butter. If anybody were to ask you, what is your bread and butter? What is your bread and butter? Class, can you write this down? What is your bread and butter? If anybody were to ask you, what is your bread and butter? So my bread and butter is is my talk. I'm selling talk. What is your bread and butter? What is your bread and butter? Your bread, for a lawyer, his bread and butter is selling talk. Because his advice, 1 hour is how much? You have to pay. If you see a lawyer, his bread and butter is actually selling talk. So what is your bread and butter? If you practice accounting, what is your bread and butter? Your bread and butter would be? If you do accounting practice, what is your bread and butter? Your bread and butter would be to calculate things. You add, you plus, you minus. That is your bread and butter. Okay, do you understand? Bread and butter. That means what do I do to get my daily living? What is my bread and butter? Because of course the Westerners don't eat rice, they eat bread. That's why we call it bread and butter. His bread and butter is selling meat, maybe. So my bread and butter is actually selling talk. Because we are lecturers, we are teaching, so we sell talk. Correct. Yes. But we can't just talk. You have got to prepare. If you don't prepare, then you become very what?
But if you...
I haven't finished my sentence. We don't prepare. What do we become? If you go to classes, just go in and you just talk. Your students will know. So we become very what? What's the word to use here?
Cannot master. Yeah.
We become very, we are not confident. So what's the word to use? Yes, we become very nervous. Because we don't know what we're going to do next. But if you know what you're going to do, 1 hour, 2 hours, third hour, you know already what you're going to do, then you are very confident, yeah, in your delivery. Very important. Okay, yeah. You were saying just now, I cut you. Pak Amin,
Yeah.
what were you saying? No, you didn't say anything. Okay, number 6. I don't drink much water. I suppose I should drink more. Okay? Drink more. I don't drink much water. I suppose I should drink more. How many liters of water should we take every day? At least 2 liters. Okay? Yeah. Good trick. Go for any urine test. Drink. Okay. So the thing that we want to look at, article, next page, 38, page 38. Okay, the definite article the. Okay, the is used with mainly singular nouns. Okay, page 38. Okay, when the listener or reader knows which noun we are talking about, either because it has been mentioned before, it is clear which one. So, there is a new employment law on retirement ages. In my opinion, the law is unfair. So that's when you use the, because you know which law are we talking about. Look at page 38. Okay, I think the government. This is the problem when I corrected all your essays. You just put government. You don't put the government. It should be the government. The government should enforce what? Usage of public transport. Okay, in Singapore, if you own a car, you are very wealthy. You are very rich because public transport is very widely used and public transport is very reliable. If this train moves at 3, the train will surely move at 3. If it says that 10-minute wait, so surely the 10-minute wait is you wait for only 10 minutes. So they can be so precise. In Malaysia, we are not precise. Okay?
Public transportation.
But Malaysia is represented.
You go to Australia, you take the metro. It's very accurate. It says, if it says 10-minute waiting time, you will only be waiting for 10 minutes. And then if it says it's going to arrive at 3:10, surely 3:10 zap, you will arrive at your train station. So they can be so precise with public transportation. Yeah. So I do not know. Maybe that one Malaysia 10 years from now, perhaps. Okay, we always have breakdowns in our public transport system, especially if it rains. You take the LRT during the rainy season, during when heavy rain, you are actually gambling on your chances. It's either the train is okay, or the train sometimes is very, very late because the train has affected the rail system. So that's a very common problem in Malaysia. Yeah. Okay, next one. When the speaker writer qualifies a noun with information to make it definite, you know the minister who was sacked because he was taking bribes. So when you know, okay? When the speaker qualifies a noun with information to make it definite, you know the minister was sacked because he was taking bribes. Or where there is only one of something. The world is suffering from this economic downturn. The world, the moon, the sun, because this is the only one. Okay. 4. With the and of and the of a. So the rate of inflation is rising. I notice the papers of a fellow commuter on the train. Okay, with superlatives. Okay, with geographical features and weather and well-defined groups. He is the hardest working employee in the company. I couldn't get to work because of the fog. The bankers have put this country into a state of crisis. So indefinite article and n. So you know AEIOU used with n. Okay. Anything starts with AEIOU. Okay. Now consonant university, for example, although it starts with a U, but pronunciation y. Why, right? So it cannot be an university, it is a university. So you listen to the sound. An hour. An hour. So although starts with a H, pronunciation hour. An hour. Okay? Yeah. Right? It takes an hour to cook a good dish. Okay. There is a new employment law on retirement ages. We need an assistant. Okay. Next one. High taxation on the rich is a very unfair system. Okay, 3. When using quantities, fraction large numbers to mean 1, a third, a million, 100. Number 4, when we talk about one member of a group or class, an employer must be aware of employment law. He's a banker, so that is one type of a job, yeah, okay. Nowadays this word is very common, franchise and franchisee. Franchise, so and a lot of people buy franchises and they become a franchisee. Yeah, okay. Right, no article. Look at that. Jobs, okay, are essential if you want to make money. So when you refer to a noun in general, yeah, economics is an essential part of politics. Okay, this is going back to basics. Yeah? Jobs are essential if you want to make money. Number 3, she works for Google. You don't say she works for Google. For the Google. So she works for Google. How about internet?
The internet.
Yes, you have to use the internet. The internet. And then the capital I. That's the correct one. The, and then I is capitalized. Okay. I have another bank account in Switzerland. Okay, the practice exercise 1 to 7. You fill it up. A and the or no article. Let's get this correct. Why you are doing this? Because if you don't put the correct and the one mistake in your writing is already minus half mark let's say for example, full marks for writing task 1 is 20. If you miss out the, already minus half. So you're left with 19 and a half. Usually they mark content, language, content, then they have marks for language, and then they have marks for organisation. So language 8 marks, content how many marks? So around 6 marks, and then organisation 2 marks. Okay, and then so if you already for the language you don't put the they minus half for the language. You're only left with 7.5. So usually language they won't give you 8, they give you around 6, and then you make more mistakes, half gone. So that's how it is. So we have to be very precise in our writing, but this and the will come automatically if you read. You don't even have to think of the rule. For example, number 1, okay, economic advisors to the government warn against not regulating larger businesses. Notice spelling of businesses. How many S?
Businesses.
1, 2, 3, 4. Businesses. 4 S. Do you have any side business? That one is only 3 S. Are you doing any side business? So BU, sorry, how many S there? BU. Spelling of business.
BUSINESS.
BU, how to spell business? BUS. Yes. Yes. BUSI. Okay? Do you have any business? What is your business here? You can ask a person, what are you doing here? Do you have any business here? So they will answer you, it's none of your business. So 1, 2, 3. But businesses, how many S? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So larger businesses. Okay? Yeah. If you do not have any business there, so you have to leave here. Okay, very common word, business. Okay, right, like the spelling of dessert and desert. You miss one S, it becomes dessert, becomes desert. Yeah, whatever you eat becomes the sand because you miss one S. Yeah, very important. Okay, 2, I believe. No, I don't. What? Yes, I believe there should be a system to manage economic instability. Yeah, you see, this passage is also very business passage. Okay, 3.
Inflation. No. The inflation.
No article. No article. Inflation is a constant worry for employers. No article. Inflation is a constant worry for employers. Yeah. He is the only one who's getting it right. Are you the only one who got it right? No article. Yeah. Inflation is a constant worry for employers. So dash and dash. Number 4. Yes, Toyota has one of the highest revenues for any company in Japan. Actually, if you go to Japan, the first one would be Nissan. First one, Nissan, then only Honda, then only Toyota. So in that rank, you can check. If you go to Japan, which one is 1, 2, 3? Huh? What?
In Z. To explain the next. After Toyota, next then.
What's spelling? Spelling?
After Toyota.
After Toyota? What brand? Car brand. Spelling?
Toyota.
After Toyota.
No, after Toyota, just you mentioned just now. What was it?
After Toyota. Next then.
After then atau next then.
Next then.
Next then.
After then atau next then.
Next. Don't put then. Okay, you saying first one Indonesia. First one is Toyota. Number 2. After that After that, it's Honda.
Honda. And then?
Yes, correct. And then
Nissan.
Nissan.
Mazda is not there.
No,
Mazda is
not.
I think below than
Lower than that. Yeah. So I think Malaysia you can see, right? First one Honda. Proton is no. Number one Honda.
Toyota, Honda, Suzuki.
Suzuki has gone down in Malaysia.
In Malaysia.
Number one would be number one. Guess what is number one?
Honda.
Number European.
I think you meant not for many
Huh?
people.
European people. Not for. Huh? Number one in Malaysia. Porsche.
Too expensive.
Too expensive, yeah.
Only
You got money, you go and most of the lawyers who have made it, lawyers, they drive that brand, the Jaguar.
Sahrini have a Lamborghini.
Who? So,
Lamborghini.
who has got Lamborghini?
Sarini.
Who Sarini?
Is
Singer.
Oh, the singer.
Typical.
Raskino competitor.
Ternyata Pak Icet ini diam-diam menghanyutkan.
He's a fun guy. He's a fun guy. He thinks of the competitor for you. If you drive Proton in Malaysia, is although it is a very good our own production, but most people still go for the Japanese cars. Yeah. Proton is going down. Tun Mahathir very sad because Proton now is merging with China already. So it was a Malaysian brand, now is Proton plus a Chinese company now. Yeah. So we are losing. Yeah. Okay. Number 5. Every company needs. No. Nothing there. Every company needs good stuff. You see the stuff there, no S. Never add an S to your STAFF. So number 5, nothing. Dash. Number 5, every company needs good stuff. Why is it very important that you need to have good stuff?
Always.
Yes, it's an asset. If you got good stuff, it's an asset to every company. You want to run anything, you need good stuff. That's why if you see good stuff, don't let them go. Because here, productivity, if in the private companies, they will jump. The younger generation, every 5 years they jump. Company A, company B, company C, and they get higher and higher pay until they become CEO. So these are what we call, my generation, we stay one place. Probably your generation, you jump. How many places have you jumped?
Just
2 only. Yeah. 10
10.
places. Wow. 10 already.
Yeah.
That means you are now at the best place.
Best salary.
Our friend rector here, will you go to a different place, Mr. Mahsun? When you get your PhD, you will be offered a new place. You will jump to a different company, will you? No. You will go back. Yeah.
He moved to Gajah Mada University.
Take him. Good stuff.
To be my friend.
In my department, the younger generation, 10 years younger than me, they get offer from University Malaya, they jump. They get offer to be associate professor, another university, they jump. They don't stay. So no work, what you call it, loyalty. So they jump for greener pastures.
The loyalty is money.
Yes, I think so. But you cannot blame them because they want a good life. They want a good life. So the loyalty, of course. But for me, I feel very strongly for my Bumi Putra race. But for them, maybe it's. But because they are young, they jump, and they will go overseas also. They get an offer, they go overseas. Yeah, but they must also be very careful. You jump. In the end, contract finishes. You don't have a job. You will have no job. Yeah. Australia also, I see a lot of the younger generation jumping. They don't care. They don't have work loyalty. 5 years, better offer. They try. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe there's a lot of advantages and also some disadvantage. But we are not risk takers. We don't take risks. Maybe you take risks. You jump. The risk that we take is very minimal. We don't jump. Yeah. Okay. Next one. My father is, yes, good, employment lawyer. Okay. 7. Yes, the world economy, although presently unstable, will soon recover. Okay. Again, and the. This is very painful, but we have to do this. Okay. Let's see how many correct. It continues until page 40. So every day you hear an ambulance. Every day you hear siren. Every day you hear the siren of an ambulance. So the siren of an ambulance passing by. Yeah. Okay. Okay, you want to do this together? Okay, number 1. A third of all employees in the UK. The United Kingdom. You say England and you say the United Kingdom. You also say this, the Malay Archipelago. What is that in Bahasa Indonesia? The Malay Archipelago. ARCHI, the Malay. Yes, gugusan. Yeah, the Malay Archipelago. So you have to put the. So the Malay Archipelago. So archipelago is actually gugusan. Okay. So you have to put the. Kepulauan. Okay.
Indonesia is called Nusantara.
Yeah. How to use that in a sentence?
Nusantara explain about Indonesia archipelago.
Archipelago.
Yeah.
So Indonesian archipelago, is that correct?
Yeah, Nusantara.
So
It's called
Nusantara Indonesia. Oh, that's a beautiful word.
Indonesian archipelago. We can replace with Nusantara.
Oh, the whole thing is archipelago. Oh,
Indonesian archipelago we can replace with
just the word Nusantara. Oh, so we have this gugusan kepulauan Melayu. Gugusan kepulauan Melayu is the Malay Archipelago. Not Archie, but Archipelago. Okay. Right. So you have the UN, the United States, the United Kingdom, the Seychelles Island. Okay. Right. If you go to this place, Seychelles Island, there are Malays living there. Okay. Next one. A third of all employees in the UK see taking a sickie. That means taking MC. Yeah. Sickie, medical leave as an acceptable part of Work, no article.
Or not?
Dash. Nothing more than light-hearted flexibility with working hours, yet taking days off when not actually sick is costing, yes, the economy. Again, the economy billions of pounds.
Not oh yeah, billions, yeah.
Billions, dash, so nothing there. The economy billions of pounds.
Yeah.
Yes.
In the UK alone.
Yeah. Billions of pounds a year in the UK alone. Okay, as such, the reasons for these days off work need to be addressed to counteract the sick culture embracing society. Okay, so this is like self-motivation. Every morning when you get up in the morning, okay, self-motivation, not to take sick leave. My handphone, I put this on my handphone. There's this picture, then I put this caption. No matter how you feel, get up, dress up and show up. So
Get up, dress up.
no matter how you feel, get up, dress up and show up. So in order not to take sick leave, because sometimes it's like an engine, we're old engine. Takes time to start. But I put this when I look at my handphone. No matter how you feel, get up, dress up and show up. Very important. Because you have been working for so many years, right? So very important. People label you, this face, I can count on this face. This face will deliver. This face surely will finish his or her lectures. This face will surely carry out excellent work. Yeah. Okay, and we will not talk nonsense. Okay, we won't talk nonsense. Okay. My time at home is my time at home, but my time at work is time at work. So no matter how you feel, get up, dress up and show up. Go back, put that sign at your workplace. They will come. Okay, yeah. Very different now, the younger generation and the older generation, very different. Okay, so the reasons for sick leave, quite complex, yeah. One of the main reasons for this kind of absence is work fatigue. Pronunciation fatigue. As you say Fatima, the name Fatima. So fatigue. Fatigue. Work fatigue. Fatigue. That means you're tired. Work fatigue. Okay. Yeah. If you're tired, just rest, sleep. Next day, be strong again. Okay. You don't want to know what I did yesterday. 9 to 11, I went to play badminton. Still okay, Alhamdulillah.
Tonight?
Tonight no badminton. Tomorrow, yes. Okay. Okay, so then, what is 11? The fact that people are bored. Okay. The fact that people are bored with their jobs. Okay, right. It is what we call, after 25 years of doing the same work, what do you call that? You call that as what? Yeah, you get bored with the job, so what do you call that one? There's a term. After 25 years of doing the same thing, you get bored with the job. So what do you call that? So there's a term in English. 30 years of doing the same thing. So you need a change. So there is a term. Not actually boring, but what? Pilots will have this problem. After 30 years of flying the aeroplane, they get this feeling. So yes. In English we have that. But it's in English, what is it? So In Malay, so we have that, the Jelak. 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 Jelak with that. So,
Lak.
so you have this term that is called saturation period. You get saturated. You know what is saturated? SATURATED. You become so saturated. That means up to your nose with things. You saturation period. Saturated. 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 TURATED. Yes, saturated. You become saturated with the job. That actually you need time out for a short while. That's why for teaching we have what we call sabbatical. You take your sabbatical. Sabbatical they
Jenuh. Saturated. Jenuh.
Jenuh.
Bahasa Indonesia jenuh.
Jenuh.
Saturated.
Yeah.
Saturated cholesterol.
So how do you overcome this saturated feeling? That's why you have to go away for a short while. You cannot work for 6 months. You go on again. You have to take that a week off. Go out. Go and experience something else. Go out. Go for a short vacation, 2-3 days out of the country. Have money. Out. So saturated feeling. So
But then go to hospital.
yeah, you have to take care of yourselves. That one is your own responsibility. Right. Go and walk in the park every morning or 3 times a week. Go and exercise. Okay. So this one, work fatigue, the fact that people are bored with their job. So they become work saturated. As one leading professor states, jobs have become more fragmented, and as such, people cannot give meaning to their work and feel alienated their main roles. Okay, right. Saturation point. If you come to that saturation point, when I mark essays, I become so saturated. I keep giving 5 upon 10, 5 upon 10, 5 upon 10. After 6 or 7 essays, I have to get up. Go and
saturated with
Huh?
someone?
yes, we can. I'm so saturated with him already. Okay. You can see saturation point with someone.
She has saturated to you.
I saturated Pak Amin.
If you become so saturated with somebody, time to detach. Get away for a short while. Then you will appreciate that person more. Yeah, that's why then you have that term, absence make the heart grow fonder. Not absence make the heart grow wonder. You know wonder, WANDER, wonder. That means berjauhan and you go away. No, berjauhan means it makes you become closer. Yeah, right. Okay. So, but actually we love our jobs. We are true to our jobs. We like our jobs. It's an easy job. Bread and butter is only selling talk. Other people, bread and butter, they have to what? They have to dig the earth. They have to drill the hole. They have to think. Okay, they have to crack their heads. I do not know. But our job is only talk. Very easy. But then you cannot just talk alone. You have to be sharp. You have to read. That's why you have to read your newspaper, so that when people talk about things, at least you have the confidence to just answer and say something. Yeah. Okay. Right. This can be seen by masses of people. So nothing there. You cannot put the. You don't put anything. By masses of people who are sitting at. Yes. At workstation. At the workstation, at the workstation. This can be seen by masses. This can be seen by, this can be seen by the masses of people who are sitting at the workstation every day for 7 or 8 hours. The and the. Okay? No, you cannot put dash and dash. Can be seen by masses of people who are sitting at workstation. No, you have to put the.
There is no definition and definition.
The masses of people. The and the. If you put this can be seen by masses of people, no, this can be seen by the masses of people who are sitting at the workstation every day for 7 or 8 hours doing a job which is only one small part of a process. Okay. Bringing back this kind of meaning into work could be a difficult task, one which may not even be possible. Yeah, motivation is important. Motivation is important. Yeah, motivation is important. Yeah. What? However, the most cited reason for taking sick days is family commitments. Is family commitments, such as childcare or illness within the family. This is an issue which can be addressed with such things as flexible working hours. In Malaysia, we have 3 flexible working hours for government. You come in 7:30 and you finish at 4:30. You come in at 8, you finish at 5. You come in at 8:30, you go back at 5:30 to solve this flexible working hours, to solve the massive traffic congestion. Yeah.
In my university, we have many flexible working hours.
Yeah, lecturers are not bounded 8 to 5. But here in UITM, we must clock in every week 36 hours. You
So a week.
1 week 36 hours. So one day, 36 hours.
And Indonesia 40 hours.
So ours is 36.
But as a lecturer,
So we have this card and then we swipe. So the machine will automatically record. So you come in, what time? You come in at 9. Then you go back at 6. Okay, today you get how many hours already? 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You get already 9 hours. Next day you put in and then when you get 36, okay. But more often it is actually when we mark things, when we read assignments, there is more than more than 40 hours in a week. You have to, right? So it's very, very tiring also. So we are actually very, very mentally fatigued. Yeah, we are mentally fatigued. That's why you need to go shopping.
yeah.
Go.
Eat musangking.
Oh, if you're eating musang king, not too much, not too much, not too much. Never eat musang king with coke. Don't eat musang king with coke. You will get heart attack. Get heart attack. Don't try. And then you eat.
Only tea.
Only tea fine. You take musang king, you go and take lamb. Oh, that is very heaty. You get health problems. Musang king is very, very high in calories. Don't become a musang king lover.
Soup record.
Huh?
After in Mushanti, then I ate soup record.
Oh, that is very high calorie and very high calorie.
Egg.
Huh?
Oh.
Egg.
Yeah, you will have problems because oxtail soup echo is oxtail soup is very high in calorie. Musang king is very high in calorie. Not good. Don't make it a habit. Yeah.
After we use musang king, we just eat vegetables.
Vegetable, yes. Plain water. Plain water. I have a childhood friend who died. Chinese, my Chinese neighbor. He died because he ate musang king and then he had beer. Beer.
And smoking.
Beer and musang king, he was gone.
Santai kambing.
No. No musang king and sate kambing. Yeah.
No.
But it was neutralized by smoking.
You neutralize what by smoking? No.
After smoking, smoking.
Oh.
And then espresso and then smoking.
No.
Musang king should be delicious.
Smoking and smoke.
No, doesn't work.
Amis formula.
Your formula to go down faster.
I don't have any competitors again.
Careful lah, must be careful, okay?
Formula is
Be careful.
I because I don't know. If I know.
Yeah, now you know. Now you know. Okay, we finish this. However, okay, we got that is okay. Then such as children or illness within the family. Okay, this is an issue. Which okay, I was talking about flexible hours and home working. Perhaps if employers can be a bit more forward thinking in these areas, they will, in the long run, be the ones to benefit the most. Okay. Right, 3 and 4, we leave it next class. I have now this is a homework that you can do. You want to do this? Number 3 and 4. Okay. Yeah. 3, you see number 4 is actually the structure for writing for if you get a pie chart. So how many words there? Not more than 250 words, okay? Right. So this is also another sample of writing using bar chart. But here there are how many mistakes? 8 mistakes in the use of articles. You see what I was doing when I corrected your... I'm looking at here, the last one. Page 40, number 4. So your job is to correct the articles. Find 8 mistakes in the use of articles. Because when I started marking your essays first time, I wasn't doing anything else. I was just correcting the articles. I was putting in the government. Know what else I was putting in, right? Okay. After one more lesson, when I give back your essay, you can correct already. You can edit your essay. Okay. So 3 and 4, homework. Okay? So watch the movie if you are not going anywhere. What is the moral of the story? Simple. Dead Poets Society. Robin Williams. The actor is Robin Williams. He is now, he actually hanged himself. He is a comedian, very successful American comedian. But in the end, he killed himself by hanging.
last year.
Last year, right? Last year. Don't know what was the reason. Yeah, but so sad. There was a lot of movies that he. Yes, I think he's got a lot of money.
He has many Oscar
Yeah, Oscar-winning awards.
This is the Fire.
A few.
Jumanji.
Yes, a few movies. A few movies. Okay, all right. So enjoy tomorrow as a holiday. Okay, Taipusam. All right. So read your newspapers. Watch TV. You see the news. RTM2 9 p.m. news in English.
RTM2 or TV2?
102. It is RTM2, RTM Radio TV Malaysia. It's TV2. 102. 9 p.m. news in English.
No, we have wait.
Last night Pak Salihin watch TV2 at night. There is a movie Tegar.
What movie?
Apa Pak Amin?
Tegar ya.
Malaysian movie.
Malaysian movie?
Yes.
Oh, Malaysian movie.
Check the TV program in the newspaper, you can check that. Okay. Should be English news. Okay. Okay. So very simple homework. Correct the and the in the writing. Okay. Alright, I'll see you on Thursday. Okay. We will do writing again in class, and I will go into tenses, the present continuous tenses. Okay. Alright. We don't have a stapler in class. I will buy a stapler. Okay. Next Thursday.
Okay, tomorrow Pak Tri will buy.
Huh?
Will take.
By the time you finish with me, you will have a lot of material in your collection. Okay.
I will bring to
Can you follow? Indah.
Can
Can you follow? Can. Today's lesson, can you follow? Yes. Simple, right?
because in that level girl.
She is too young for you.
Because in the follow politics.
How many children do you have?
Three.
3. How many girls? How many sons?